Maverick 100.9, Aggie Land's country alternative. It's Corliss, and I am joined by two of the guys that I've probably known the longest in Texas, Taylor and Blake Powell of the Powell Brothers. How are y'all?
Good. Doing well. Happy to be here.
I am so excited to have you. It's been a long time since we've had a catch up, so I'm sure we'll have lots to talk about. So I guess we'll just talk about the new music first before we go into all of our nonsense. And I know there's nonsense coming because you guys are, always guaranteed nonsense. So first up, today we are releasing Buy a Ticket. This sounds like humility, like, would you please come to my show? Am I correct?
No, actually, idea. That's super funny, though.
I didn't scope this one out at all. So what is this song about? Yeah. Where does this come from? Buy a Ticket.
It is kind of a song after COVID. We've all been shut down for a long time. This song is Buy a Ticket. Let's just buy a ticket. I've always loved the idea of going to the airport and being like, what's your next flight out of here? Okay, wherever that is, let's go. So yeah, it is just the idea of let's go on an adventure. Let's go on a trip right now for the sake of going on a trip. Doesn't matter where we're going, just that we're going.
That's a great idea. Well, now you're inspiring me. But, I wouldn't be asking them, what's your first flight out of here? I would be asking them, like, what's your cheapest flight out of here?
Cheapest and or first.
We're going to do that, but somebody already wrote that song.
Oh, darn it. There's somebody out there cheaper than Corliss. Come on.
Let's buy an affordable ticket going anywhere didn't fit the rhyme scheme, but you just have to listen to the song to know why.
This is why I leave the songwriting to the Powell Brothers and not myself. I don't got it. I'm sorry.
I like your idea, though. It'd be way better, like, just to pitch for our live shows. If our single is, hey, please come to our show. Like, it's not a bad idea.
Once we wrap this up, I'll shoot you guys some super white trash ideas, and you can write whatever based off of that.
We look forward to it.
Oh my gosh. I always love having you guys on. You're always great for a laugh, but I'm even more excited to finally debut some new music from the Powell Brothers. You're hearing it first on Maverick 100.9. This is Buy a Ticket. Due to copyright, Brian Broadcasting is not licensed to air this single in podcast form, but we do urge you to find the Powell Brothers on all streaming and downloading services. And today's interview continues now. Maverick 100.9, Aggie Land's country alternative, joined by the Powell Brothers. You just heard their brand new single, Buy a Ticket. I'm with Taylor and Blake, and I love hearing from you guys, but I love hearing about your adventures. Anything cool that's been going on?
Yes.
Yeah, we just accidentally went to Vegas for a week fairly recently.
See what I mean? Like, just like that. You just randomly have an adventure. I knew you had something. So what happened in Vegas? Did it stay in Vegas?
We probably spent like 2 or 3 weeks out of November and December in Vegas. We kept going back.
Yeah.
And then, we ended the year, we did New Year's Eve in Vegas, which was a whole experience.
Yeah, we've worked every single New Year since we were like 15, and we were out there for the Vegas Bowl, and a couple people were just like, hey, why don't y'all just take New Year's Eve off and hang out here in Vegas with us? And so
that's exactly what we did.
That's exactly what we did. And whenever we're not recording, we can tell you the whole story, but I'm not totally sure what happened, but we had a lot of fun. We went to like a ridiculous steakhouse. We ended up we walked out of the where we had dinner, and like we ran into some old friends, like immediately took a left, and like the village people were doing the YMCA. Like, what timing? This is perfect. So we got some drinks in, and then somehow ended up on outside the Venetian for the fireworks.
Oh,
it was crazy. Yeah. We've never just taken a holiday off and like gone and enjoyed it with a million people, and it was awesome.
I've always been jealous. My parents took my 2 older sisters to Vegas one year for New Year's Eve, and all they've ever taken me to Vegas for was to get married. Like, and that didn't even work out. Those are the memories you don't want to last forever.
I also have a really great story about almost getting married in Vegas a month ago, but I can't tell you that on the radio.
Okay. Well, we'll keep our
Great
dirty
story.
secrets to ourselves.
That'll be in the book that we're promoting in about 40 years.
Yes. I
Yeah.
would be the first one to line up and purchase that. Y'all, we're chatting with the Powell brothers. That always great stories. But you guys always have great things just surrounding you. Great people, great events. So what's on the docket for 2022? I know you've got to be in the planning process.
Yes. Well, at the same time, we're already, booking like summer stuff. Right. And the thing for us right now, I think with all the COVID, we've had a time to create so much content. So this year is like everything seems like it's lining up to like really release a ton of new stuff. And our team's amazing, and we have a bunch of artists that we're pulling in that we've always wanted to work with. We're just super excited for this. Just seems like the year to massively release stuff like crazy people.
I'm not against it.
Yeah, a lot of content creation and releases, a lot of new music. We already have a ton of shows booked. Yeah, our summer tours are already booking up like crazy. I mean, we're pretty busy up till May, and then from May on, we're pretty much going to be on the road indefinitely. So
I love that. I mean, that's exciting. That's what you strive for. And you two were some of the guys when the first initial shutdown happened. You guys were really the first and the biggest to pop off with online content. You worked really, really hard to keep people entertained and to keep yourselves going creatively. And do you see it benefiting you now that you're out in front of people more again? Is there a benefit to all that work you did during lockdown?
Oh, yeah. Just like all over the place, and just building, connecting with people, I think was the biggest thing. People who were looking for music, but then we were also able to. We did so many live streams and built connections with like venue owners. I think a lot of times whenever you're a young band and you're getting to a new area, it's like you're kind of just getting out there anywhere that'll have us. We just want to go and get our feet, on the ground there. While we were able to, not be traveling, we were able to do live streams and work with people that once stuff was open and we could tour again, we kind of have built this relationship through doing online streaming events for other people that we were able to kind of like, we were able to like skip the first stage of going to a town. We were going the first time and already had a relationship with like, the people who were running the venue as well as like, some local people as well.
Well, and then you think about just how much we had to learn whenever we were doing that, like learning how to do live streams, learning how to do
like
consistent content. And so like that, being able to do that. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like there's a recording studio right behind us. And then to our right, we have kind of our video studio. And so hopefully this year, one of the things that's awesome about building like a crazy studio is you can record whenever you want, but with all the COVID stuff, it was just kind of better to work independently with our own team here. But it's looking like this year, it makes a lot of sense to start bringing in other people. Last year, it was mostly us, and then, oh gosh, I'm going to mess up the names. Oh yeah, so it was cool. We had it's like Cody Johnson, the Wilder Blue.
No, Cody. Cody Johnson, and then the Wilder Blue.
Yeah, not the same band. Like both of those two crews.
Easy names to mix up,
Well, it was funny. My mom, like a lot of times, like we'll be out here playing music, and like it's not uncommon for my mom to be like sitting in the back porch, like across the field, like smoking a cigar, kind of like you can still hear what's going on in the barn from over there. And so I think my mom got to go to more. Like she did for like during the COVID era, my mom went to more, or there was just more Cody Johnson shows at our house than there was anywhere else in the United States. It was really, really funny. Like it was just, I have these pictures like my mom like showing like out in the middle of a field, just like, this is really good.
Just jamming.
But, excited to start, being able to collaborate more. Usually during that era we had, those two camps that were kind of in and out of here, and it was awesome to be around it. But at the same time, we were also kind of distancing because we didn't want to, cross-contaminate crews or whatever. But we're excited this year to hopefully be doing a whole lot more collaborative stuff with other people.
Yeah. Well, you got me excited. I know that the gears have been turning. I know you guys have been working on all this stuff. So now I'm kind of like anxiously waiting for it. I feel like I'm going to be checking in with you guys a lot, and you're going to have a lot to talk about throughout the year. And I'm stoked for it. So tell everybody where, if they don't follow you yet, because there is a lot to follow. Where can we find all the music, all the shows, everything?
Well, the easiest way, just Google the Powell Brothers, and we come up right up. We're on all social medias. We're on all platforms. Our website, powellbrothersmusic.com, has our music and our schedule. But again, yeah, any place that you consume music or content, you'll find us. And so just look us up, and you will find everything that you need.
Yeah, for right now, we're considering going a little more provocative and pulling our music from everywhere and only releasing on OnlyFans, but that hasn't happened yet. We'll keep you posted.
I've considered the same thing. Nobody would judge you. Not at all. At least no judgment here. No judgment.
Well, I think people would be like, what is this? And it's like, oh no, we're seriously just releasing music through here. Like, this isn't inappropriate at all.
You think anybody's got a fetish for a girl with an obnoxious laugh? Could I just sit and laugh on OnlyFans and sell it?
I'm not going to make any jokes about that anybody, but yes.
Guys, it is always fun to laugh with you, and it's always fun to get new music from you. So I wish you all the luck in 2022, and thank you so much for coming to Maverick.
Thank you
for having us.
Yeah, we appreciate you.